Bride-to-be Laura Thomas killed by a distracted driver, a professional driver. Here's how it happened. Take a look at this. Laura and her fiance's car had broken down. They were outside of the car at the side of the road. The hazard lights were on. The truck driver is watching porn on his cell phone and just hits the car, pushes it and Laura over the edge. The truck driver was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Her family says they are completely broken. Heather, this to me is the story that just is, I mean, I understand this stuff happens, but it's almost hard to believe.
I mean, it's so terrible, but it would be terrible if he was watching critically acclaimed Mad Men. What the heck are you doing watching any kind of TV in your car while you're driving your Mack truck, which is your job?
Heather, have you ever texted while driving?
I really haven't. I'm very good about it. I mean, okay, I have been at a stoplight and I've sent a text, but I have never had my foot on the pedal and continued to drive.
Good for you.
Okay.
But to be watching like streaming videos.
Okay, we've got that on tape. Security, head on over to 58. Anyway, police determined that the trucker had been staring at his phone for 19 seconds.
19?
So it's a little different than Heather sending a little a hi honey from the stop sign. When he hit the couple's cars, he'd been 19 seconds without looking at the road. Vanessa.
His sole purpose is to drive this truck. All you should be doing is focusing on driving this truck. You're not just putting yourself in danger, but you're putting other people in danger. And now he's killed someone and has only gotten 5 years. I can't even understand how this family is coping with him only getting 5 years. And the fact that it was porn honestly leads me to believe that that's not the only thing he was doing in that truck. We have no idea how bad it could be, honestly.
And Vanessa, you know what's really sad, too, is there was a quote that just broke my heart of the fiance. He said he was planning their wedding. Now he has to plan their funeral. And I've said this once, and I'll say it again. Why can't our cell phones, as soon as you sit in the passenger seat, the online capabilities, the texting, immediately deactivate?
No, I know. We
have the technology to do that.
We have breathalyzers if you use alcohol to make sure that you're not using the substances. Erica, what do you say?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Samantha. Just like the seatbelt, I'm so happy in my Jeep. It goes beep, beep, beep when it's not on. So you do it right away. I mean, this is a bigger story than what we're hearing. Of course, this is absolutely tragic. But texting and driving, distracted driving, it's an epidemic right now. We are all glued to our cell phones. And some people, unfortunately, it's a little more compulsive or addictive. And porn, in its nature, is addictive. So we have to find methods, or, you know, there are some ads right now, poignant ads on radio and TV where people who have killed people from texting and drive. I know that I like cringe every time I see that, but we have to come up with something like Samantha said to really turn off the phone so we can't even do it.
Right. Heather, we are so focused on texting. There's other things people are doing on the phone now that evidently is more requires more focus than merely texting. And there is, you know, it's a tragic story, but there's some. I mean, there's some funny aspects of it. Heather, the guy.
Well, I mean, yeah, I hope that the webcam girls, if they are talking to anybody and they see that they're clearly in a car, they'll shut their legs and shut it down. I mean, come on.